Finally, let us examine union in the context of the logical order of SQL operations. So you can see here that we have our logical map, but it looks a bit different than usual. And the reason it's different is that we are considering what happens when you union two tables. And here the blue represents one table and the red represents the other table. So I wanted to show you that all of the ordering that we have seen until now, so first get the table, then use the filter with where, then select the columns you want, and if you want, use distinct to remove duplicates. All of this happens in the same order separately for the two tables that you are unioning. And this applies to all of the other operations like joining and grouping, which we will see later in the course. So at first, the two tables are working on two separate tracks, and SQL is doing all these operations on them in this specific order. And only at the end of all this, only after all of these operations have run, then we have the union. And in the union, these two tables are combined into one. And only after that, only after the tables have been combined into one, you apply the last two operations, which are order by and limit. And actually, nothing forces you to combine only two tables. You could actually have any number of tables that you are combining in union, but then the logic doesn't change at all. All of these operations will happen separately for each of the tables, and then only when all of these operations are done, only when all of the tables are ready, then they will be combined into one. And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because first of all, you need the select to have run in order to know what is the schema of the tables that you are combining. And then you also need to know if distinct has run on each table because you need to know which rows you need to combine in the union. And that is all you need to know to get started with union, this very powerful statement that allows us to combine rows from different tables.